Hi everyone, and welcome to the Equestrian Business Handbook Day 7. So we're delighted that you stayed with us for this 7 days. We hope that you found some really useful content over the last 6 days and that you started to implement them into your business. It's allowed you to capture that vision for your new business startup, or to really skyrocket your existing business and get it at a really professional level. You know, the important thing is there's lots and lots of valuable content here over these 7 days, but you need to implement it. You know, like with anything, there might be information that you think is not relevant to you, or you don't know, you already know. And somebody once said to me when I was on a training course myself, and it's something that has stuck with me and become one of my own philosophies, is, you know, you will learn about, you will be told, shown things that you might already know. Take what you need, leave what you don't, and really get the most out of this course. And most importantly, action. Put in the action, you know, to really implement those changes and get the best out of this. So today we're going to talk about networking. Networking for business is not any sort of new concept. Networking on social media. We're specifically going to talk about Facebook for this training. There's loads of useful guides on this on the PDF download that goes with this day's training. When you talk about networking, for most people, they think about going out to business meetings, wearing a suit, having to introduce themselves, you know, have their little pitch sorted, maybe speak in front of a whole group of other professionals, in inverted commas, that they've never met before. The idea fills them with utter dread. Most people would rather die than publicly speak, you know, and that's not, if that's you, if that's how you feel, you just know that you're not alone. You're not alone. But we're so lucky that we do live in the day and age of social media, and you don't actually have to leave the confines of your own home to do successful and effective networking. So business networking, in essence, is an effective low-cost marketing method for developing sales opportunities, contacts, and referrals and introductions into your business. So you need to connect as or operate with a network. So that will be your group, your Facebook group that we're going to talk about. You need to interact with others in that group and exchange information. So take information, share information. You need to develop meaningful relationships with those people. You know, be genuine, be yourself, be genuine. Don't just think about the outcome, you know, the business. You need to let go of the outcome and just, you know, go and make some friends. You need to be sharing information and adding value to that group. You know, become the go-to person, the oracle of information within that group. There are absolutely hundreds, thousands of groups on Facebook, loads. I would recommend that you don't go and join absolute 10, don't go and join hundreds, don't join 100, don't probably even join 50, you know, because you'll just get bombarded with notifications, noise, really, that will become distracting. If you would like my advice, I would choose I mean, you might just want to be on some groups for your personal interests that you might hop onto every now and then, but for your business, for networking, for being involved in, being active in, being a presence daily, there's 2 or 3 groups. And have a think about, you've done now your customer avatar, and you've had to think about your branding and the voice of your business and the theme it's going to follow. So have a think about what sort of groups are right for you and right for your business. What's relevant? What groups are going to have relevant topics that are going to motivate you, that are going to be able to add value to your business, where you're going to be able to learn something new, where you're going to be able to share the things that you know or you've just learned with other people to nurture those relationships and grow that following ultimately. You just see a little screenshot there just taken from Facebook on where you can find your groups. You know, they're very searchable. Just look down the left-hand side of your screen when you log in on your home page, if you like, of Facebook, you'll see groups. Click onto there. You'll have group suggestions under there. You'll probably be able to see groups that your friends are in. You can just type in searches there of the type of things that you're looking for. It might be, I don't know, it might be freelance questions. It could be, you know, grooms associations, things like that, or just a local business network, you know, or your local horse group. You know, what's your area, what geographical area you live in? Type that in, and with horse, and just see what comes up. You're having a whole ton of things, different things come up there. Have a little scan down there. You unfortunately won't know the quality of the group until you've actually joined. So you need to click to join, be accepted. If then you go on and it looks not really the type of group you want to be involved, you know, just leave. Yeah, that's fine. You can do that. You can click to leave. But you want to make sure they're sites where there's lots of interaction, lots of recommendations going on, people sharing information. It's not just spammy, just people advertising, and nobody interacting on those posts. Because you will find when you do go onto those groups where it's just spammy advertising, and there won't be interaction on the post. So don't even waste your time going onto those. So you want to go onto the ones where you can, like I say, really start to make friends with some of the people, active members of those groups. So ways that you can make the most of being in these groups, like we just talked about, share some great information with your fellow members, share useful links, start discussions, ask questions. You know, it could be on anything. Share your industry or niche latest tips and tricks. You know, you might be a member of another group, a similar group, and you might have picked up a tip or a trick. You know, there's nothing wrong with sharing that into, you know, make it your own, share it into another group. Answer questions. You know, become a real presence on this page, become the go-to person, the oracle, the one, you know, within your niche, the one that will pop into people's heads when somebody may ask a question, and that somebody, you know, people recommend you onto those people. Don't spam, don't do those spammy advertising. You know, promote yourself as much as you can where you can, but be really careful. Again, go back to the group rules, see the checklist PDF download this day's training, and just be really careful of that, because people don't like it. They don't like spammers. It's going to really turn them off to you. Offer support to the group, again, you know, by answering those questions and being involved. Get more leads. So by developing those relationships correctly, you can get more leads from those recommendations and referrals. You know, it's so important. You know, make sure you convert in this. Keep in mind that this is ultimately a way for you to get more business. So be professional about it, be business-like, and build those deeper, more meaningful relationships with people. So in conclusion, although Facebook was built as a social network for, you know, personal social networking, and most people do still treat it as such, there is an absolutely huge amount of professional value that can be gained here. So once you're a member of a few groups and you've done your introductions and you've started to get involved, the professional value of Facebook can really start to be realised. You can really start to see it. You know, so just remember, be creative, have fun, and what you put in, you're going to get out. Stay active, be consistent, be present, treat it as a part of your business marketing. We hope you've really enjoyed that. I hope that's given you some insight into using networking and using your groups in more detail. Use the challenges that are on the download for today. You know, get involved with that, do that. Why don't you start off by getting involved with the Equestrian Business Handbook group? We're a really friendly, nurturing environment. You know, test it out. test out your introduction. Why don't you hop onto the group today and introduce yourself, introduce your business, say hi. Whether you've just joined, you've been a member for a few weeks, you say, I joined a few weeks ago, been sitting on the sidelines watching what's going on. We completed the 7 days. I'd love to introduce myself. This is my business. That's acceptable. You can do that. Get confident with that, and then go off and find some new groups. Stay with us with the business handbook, and go and add some more to your group, and really start to realise the potential there. So stay with the group, get interacting every day. If you're interested and you've enjoyed this course, please click the link to join our 30 days. We've got so much to share with you. I'm so excited about this training that we're going to be bringing you so much value. We're really excited to be sharing this with you. So take care, have a great day, and we'll see you soon.